Grab a box and let's fill it up because we're gonna declutter together today. I'm tackling this closet behind me. What are you tackling? Comment down below. I would love to know what you're tackling today. Decluttering with someone, with a friend, is always so much better. Welcome to my very poorly lit basement. I have all the windows open. I have the, flush mount light, that call it a boob light, call it what it is. But I have all of this space behind me in this closet that is very overwhelming to me, and I just feel like I need to go through it today. We'll see how far I get. I am 30 weeks pregnant, getting to the home stretch. We're excited. So this is the closet in my husband's office. I will call it my office sometimes. I'll call it the office, but mostly it's my husband's office. And this is kind of a catch-all. It also holds all of the baby stuff. Pregnant, having a lot of baby stuff is in there as well. And then there's also some baby stuff in the guest room as well. So I'm starting to feel like I need to nest. And I've been working on Dan's room lately. What's gonna happen when the baby comes is the baby's gonna stay in our room for like the first 6 months. So we don't really need to do a nursery. On the side with the baby stuff, I got some vacuum seal bags, which I'm really excited to use. I just grabbed these at Walmart. I think they might be a little bigger than what I expected them to be, but it'll be fine for what we need it for. And I wanted to transfer the baby clothes from boxes to these bags to save on space, but also to kind of declutter them a little bit more. We'll see. And I want to start on this side of the closet, which is crazy. So we've got these computers that they're just shelves. I don't know exactly what Devin's doing with them, but I don't really ever touch his stuff because, well, it's not mine for one, and I don't know what he plans to do with it. However, I do know that this is something that can go. So first thing decluttered, yay! We literally don't need it. So but these shells, I don't know what he's planning on doing with them. I don't know if he's planning to sell them. I don't know if he can sell them. And so like a lot of this stuff is just Devin's stuff. I feel like I might need to reorganize some of it. Like I don't know if I love having this in here. I mean, we do keep a few things in here, I think. Yeah, there's some computer stuff. I will say that I have kept my wedding dress in a garbage bag in the bottom of my closet. I had a wonderful viewer reach out and donate a little bit of money to get it going, but then life happened. I got pregnant. It wasn't like enough to cover it. It was very sweet, and I do have that money set aside for when I do end up cleaning my wedding dress. It needs to be, there's like a whole story about it. I've mentioned it before, but my wedding dress was in a house fire. It's not ruined by any means. It's just got like house fire residue, smoke, stuff on it. It was in a room that wasn't really affected other than smoke, so it was fine, but it's gonna be like an expensive thing to do, and we have other ideas of what we want to do with the money we have coming into our home. We are paying off debt, we're doing other things, so we have money. We have the little bit of money set aside for that when I do end up finally cleaning my wedding dress. But it hasn't been a priority. Also, I couldn't fit in it if I wanted to. Also, because I want to try it on. I want to see how it looks on me, because we've been married 5 years, and I know it's just a wedding dress. And if I got rid of it, that would be fine too, but I don't have the heart to get rid of it yet. I have thought about doing that because sometimes I'm just like, that would be easier if I just said goodbye to the wedding dress, but that's not what I'm gonna do right now. Anyway, long story short, We are keeping the wedding dress exactly where it is. I'm not gonna touch it, I'm not gonna worry about it. That is something for a later date. But a lot of this stuff up here needs to be dealt with. So yeah, I honestly want to be pretty ruthless with this closet, other than the wedding dress, but I want to be pretty ruthless because there's a lot of stuff in here that I just don't use. This right here, this is a neck therapy. It's like, it would help me. I never use it, and I'm just like, I think I need to just say goodbye to it because I never use it. I haven't used it in 5 years, but I keep like looking at it and be like, that was expensive, but I never use it. It would probably help me, but I never use it. I've never once pulled it out to actually use it. Not in 5 years. I think it's gonna go. I have like started donating it like 18 times, but never actually did. So that's something that I'm gonna say goodbye to. Also, I have these his and hers placemats and his and hers like pillowcases. I just will never use those, so goodbye. Yeah, there's a lot of random stuff in here. This needs to go upstairs. I don't know what it's doing down here. I'm gonna make sure it smells good still. Yeah, it doesn't smell bad, so I'd say that I can still use that. I'll bring it upstairs. I love the stress relief smell from Bath & Body Works. These need to go in the computer stuff. Those things are okay there. Like, I'm very proud of myself with this closet, to be honest. Like, it has come a long way. There's some junk mail in here. I don't even know. We don't even have that car anymore. These are for the sewing machine that I have, but I don't think I need them. So there's a couple bags right here. I have a bag right here. I'm just gonna throw this stuff in there and say goodbye. I don't need it. It's trash. Okay, so I'm starting to feel better about this area down here. I'm gonna move up a little bit because there is still some stuff up here that we need to get into. Here's a hat of Devin's. I'm gonna go put it with all his other hats. His box for his gun. I think that can go in here for now. Oh, also, there's a drawer with like a bunch of hard drives. I'm just gonna stick these hard drives in here so that they're all together. And then this has a bunch of cords in it. And I think I want to stick it in here somewhere. He has a bunch of like tablet things that he works on and looks at and uses. And they're in the drawer down there. And there's more cords. I don't know what he's doing with all this crap. Let me pull the pens out though. I don't think the pens need to be in there. There's like film. Why is that in there, Devin? I don't know. But I'm not gonna deal with it. I think this might have been from his parents' house, but I don't really know. I'm gonna see what's in here really quick. So here is some fabric. I was keeping it for something and I have no idea what it was. So I think I'm just gonna say donate that. A selfie stick. I don't know. It's not mine. Not worrying about that. This is also Devin's. Anything that's Devin's is going in like these drawers over here for him to look at and deal with later. Okay, and then this whole box is just garbage, so I'm just gonna tuck it to the side for garbage. Found 15 cents. That's what you want. All right. This is card stuff that Devin wants to use. I'm gonna put it somewhere so he remembers about it. Some movies. Devin grabbed these from his grandparents' house. We don't really watch scary movies ever, but he grabbed all of the Hitchcock films. I don't know what he's planning on doing with these. I don't care about scary movies. The closest I ever get to watching scary movies is watching like Psych. And then like watching, or Stranger Things. I like Stranger Things. But it's not like uberly scary. I don't know. It's kind of scary. But like the Hitchcock episode of Psych, you know? That's about as scary as I get. Not a scary movie fan. Another box or something, I don't know. This is all for Devin's boots. So I don't know where to keep this crap. I think I want to designate a shelf for it on here. Hey, perfect. It like fit perfectly on that shelf. Windows 8. I don't want to throw that away in case it's something Devin needs. Okay, so this is completely empty. There's like nothing in here. It's all garbage. So this is completely empty. I might keep it for something, but I also might just donate it. I don't know. Okay, this is a garland that I was looking for Valentine's Day. Never found it, so I'm gonna try and make sure I find it next year. I've got my sewing machine and I do like to keep it. I'm thinking of sticking it in here though, just so it's out of the way. Like, so it's got a designated spot, you know? Sewing machine right there. And then in, oh, sorry Robs, you okay? And then in here, this is a bunch of stuff that we got from Devin's grandma. I need to look through that. I'm gonna look at that in a second. This is all sewing and that, like sewing stuff. So I'm not gonna go through this right now. I'm not worried about it. I like to have a sewing machine. I don't use it as often as I probably would like to, but I like to know that I have one. In here, I'm gonna put my wedding dress back just so I don't have to worry about it now. The eucalyptus that Devin's been like putting up there. If you noticed at the beginning of my video, there's some eucalyptus hanging out of the vent in here. He likes to hang it in there and then it smells really good. I think I'm gonna get rid of this one because I don't know what I would use that for. But then I've got like these envelope things. I just don't know what I would do with these. And then I have a little scrapbook photo album. Again, what am I gonna do with that? These, I might keep one of these. They're like press-on letters. I do like them, but I don't think I'll ever use that many. Also, there's like little pockets. This is all for like, this is all for like scrapbooking and stuff, and I wanted to be that person that would use these. I am not. So they're getting decluttered because like I said, I need to be ruthless. There's some little flower things. What am I gonna use that for? More little pockets. They're scrapbooking. They're so cute, but am I gonna use them? Absolutely not. And then another box is empty, so that feels good. Just these. And I'm gonna stick these in this drawer down here for now. It'll make the drawer smell really good. These I'm gonna tuck back here with my wedding dress. All right, that feels better there. So I feel like the closet looks better. It's not perfect. There's still, like I'm talking about this specifically. It's not like piled up crazily. I do need to go through some of this. I need to figure out a craft area for all my crafting stuff. So maybe I'll put all of my crafting stuff into this box that I just cleared out so that I can figure out a good crafting area later on. This closet is not a crafting closet. It does have my sewing machine, but it's literally just this and it's one box of sewing stuff. and that's it. That should be here for sewing. I do have some baby clothes in here, but I have like all these paints, and there's more upstairs. So I think upstairs will be more of my, like, an area that I'm going to designate for crafting. I have an idea, but I'm not going to do that today. So any crafting stuff will probably just go in this box for now. I might even take my sewing machine and put it in the crafting area too at some point, but for now it's going to stay there just because I don't want to move it. An umbrella, which I should probably put by the door into the garage, so I'm gonna go stick that over there. It's a much better place for it, I think. I have a crazy dog following me around everywhere I go. Okay, this, oh, I'm gonna do this one first. So this is a gift that Devin got for me. It's very beautiful, and I need to put it somewhere. It's hard to, like, know where to put something like this that's not gonna break when you have a toddler. So yeah, I've held on to it, and maybe when I have like a China hutch, I'll stick it in there. I just am very nervous it's gonna break, so it kind of just stays in here, and I'm not that sad about it staying in here for now. This up here, did I have the bag? Oh, yes. Travel pillow. I'm gonna roll it up so it fits in the bag, and then I'm gonna stick it in my suitcase, I think. I bought this when I was traveling to Europe, I think. And I was like, you know what? That would be a very nice pillow to have. And it was. It's been very nice to have. And what's nice about it is that it shrinks into this tiny little pouch. So this pile of stuff I might not do much with. So these are a lot of, like, things that my sister did, and she gave me a bunch of prints. She's amazing. I will have her shop linked below if you want to check it out. She does these amazing pen and ink and then watercolor, you know, so you can check out her link below if you want to see her art. It's just really, really good. Like, this is so beautiful, and I need to, like, I have quite a few of her pieces, like, up in my house. Well, not quite a few. I have a few of her pieces up in my house. I just would need to get frames for them, so I haven't worried about that yet. Love grows best in houses just like this. I really like this one, but I feel like it, I don't know, does it still fit my aesthetic? I might see if it fits somewhere in my house still, but I'm not that worried about this stuff. I painted this when I was in 8th grade, so that's a thing. Maybe I'll stick it up here. Great. Here's another one of my sister's art pieces. This one I could hang up somewhere. This is one of my favorite photos from mine and Devin's wedding. I think it's so cute. Oh, it's fun. Speaking of my sister's art, she also did this for us. She's just so very talented. Oh, this is one of my favorite prints, and I need to get a frame for it. So I need to put this in, like, dance room or something. That would be so cute. I love it. This is just, it's beautiful, and I love it. And then this is another one of my sister's. So obviously I am a big fan of her stuff. Oh, and then a cute picture of me and Devin that I'm gonna stick right here so Devin can look at it when he's doing homework. He's almost done with his schooling though, so that's exciting. I don't know what to do with all of this stuff yet, so I'm gonna put it back right where I found it, but it's stuff that I do plan on doing something with. So remind me to put some of that stuff on the walls. Also, let me know if you think this would look good in my house still. I think it's cute. I don't know if I'm a big fan of sayings like this, but I do like this one. We got it from our wedding. It's a little bit sentimental, and I do like the way, like, I do like what it says. So the top part of the shelf is doing really well, and the bottom part is doing well. It's just this basket, which I need to go through, and this is some of baby's, like, the baby stuff that I need to go through. So that is a whole other project. Let's move to the other side of the closet. Okay, so in here, there's baby toys, there's shoes, there's just a bunch of stuff that I need to go through. So the toys I think I'm going to take into the other room along with any gear, because the baby's coming soon. I don't think I need to keep the gear in here anymore. And I've been washing everything, so I need to make sure everything's like good and ready to go. I'm starting to feel that way because Dan came at 33 in 2 days, 33 weeks and 2 days, and I've been feeling really good this pregnancy. It's definitely like, so far it's been hands down so much better than the last pregnancy, but you can never be too careful. I'm making a list of hospital bag stuff that I need to pack. The newborn baby clothes are here, and I think I want to pick out a couple outfits that we'll bring to the hospital, so that I might even like, well, I don't want to wash them yet, but I'll probably pick out a couple outfits to bring to the hospital. So just the 0 to 3 month and newborn will stay, but then I don't know if I'll do picking out an outfit today. I think I'm just going to focus on getting the stuff out of the bins and boxes and into the magic bags is what they're called, the storage bags. But soon I gotta go get Dan. He hasn't woken up yet though, so 12 to 18 months. And then I have a couple bins that has like diapers and things in them. Carrier that I need to clean. There's some stuff in there that goes with the pack and play high chair, which we probably don't need for a while, but I'm gonna pull it out, at least for right now. I recently went through all of these boxes and got rid of a bunch of stuff, which was very helpful. But when I put them back in the closet, I realized how much room it was taking up. And it was very frustrating to me to use that much space. This goes with the pack and play, so I need to like put the pack and play together, but I'm gonna stick this in the other room for now. The baby bath, which I'll put into the other room as well. Our car seat, which I need to wash all of the car seat stuff. But what's nice is that we have a second base. I got that base, the second one, for free on the Buy Nothing group. Someone was getting rid of it and I was like, yes please, I would love a second one. And I'm really excited that we will have it. So we'll have one for Devin's car and one for my car. So the guest room has become kind of a catch-all for all the baby stuff lately. I do need to wash these sheets. I think it came with 2 sets of sheets. This is the pillow I used when I nursed Dan, and I didn't buy like a My Breast Friend or any of those, which is fine. You don't need those. Honestly, like the nurses at the hospital are like, a pillow is just as effective, if not more so, because you can like bunch it up where you need to. So I used a pillow for Dan the whole time, but do what you need to do. My sister gave me a, whatever this thing is called. We have like a changing table in Dan's room, and so I'll be using that for this, or this for that. However you're supposed to say that. And then I have like changing pads, like covers and things. It is ripping a little bit, but it'll be fine. I'm not worried about it. It beats having to buy one, I will say. Okay, so underneath the bassinet is a couple containers. This box has a bunch of baby toys in it, so I'm not gonna deal with that right now. It's just gonna go in the other room. And then this one, extra blankets, and I think I need to go through the blankets and things again because there's more in this box. And I want to get them into one of the vacuum seal bags as well. So these are my vacuum seal bags, and they're pretty dang ginormous. I've never used a vacuum seal bag though, but I'm excited that they're really big. So I think that this will be perfect for like the blankets and things and sheets. What do you want? This one has some more blankets, some swaddles and things, and then those need to go in there. But like burp cloths, these are such nice burp cloths. I love them. I would recommend. They're like the muslin ones. I don't know. I really loved them. They were so versatile and they worked really good and they weren't very expensive. Anyway, and then there's a bunch of diapers down here and apparently there's a book. Oh, I need to read this to Dan. I am a big brother. Oh, okay, I'm gonna read that to Dan. Burp cloths and blankets. So I'm gonna kind of go through and sort this stuff out maybe. I'm a little overwhelmed right now. Okay, I think what I need to start with is clothes because there's just so many of them. And the newborn and 0 to 3 is up there. That needs to go into the other room.
I pull into your driveway, it's a Saturday night. You look like $1,000,000 wearing that dress I like. You're smiling, but there's something missing in your eyes. Girl, I can tell that you have something on your mind. But I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no tomorrow. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes. I know you're all about the
It's definitely vacuum sealed, so that's a good thing. So I've got my labels. 6 to 9 month boy and this. The dogs do not like the vacuum. 3 to 6 month boy. So I can remember what's in here with those. And hopefully this will save me some room. I think it will. I think that this is less space than these 2 boxes. So hopefully that'll help me out a little bit.
Do you know how much I love you? Wanna see you smile. Where's that happy girl that I know with a heart on fire? I'll do anything to make it fine, but I can tell that you have something on your mind right now. But I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no tomorrow. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes. I know you're all about the good vibes. We are all about the good vibes. We are all about the good times. Dancing till it feels alright. All night, we're all about the good vibes. All about the good vibes. I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no tomorrow. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes. I know you're all about the good vibes. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes. I know you're all about the good vibes. We are all about the good vibes. We till it feels alright. All night, we're all about the good vibes. All about the good vibes.
I love this new song that I found today. It's called Good Vibes by East of Heaven, and it was just kind of a fun one to add to this. It just was like kind of relaxing but also upbeat enough, so it was a good one to listen to while we vacuum sealed all of these clothes, and I do feel like we made an improvement for sure. So I dragged the bassinet into the guest bedroom, and then I had sorted out all of this stuff, and this is just the stuff that like wouldn't vacuum seal well, so I just threw it all into this clear bin that was emptied out, and it all fit, which was wonderful. And then I used the gray bin for shoes, and I was like, that is a much better solution for shoes, so I'm gonna keep that there. And then these two other bins are, I think I kept the stuff that's in that blue bin, are still in the blue bin, because I was like, it's fine, it doesn't need to be perfect. And then the box that I just put in the closet is for like hats and socks and things for the baby, so I need to go through that again. I haven't really gone through it, so yeah. But I'm gonna start talking, just one second. So I've still got 3 of these bags left, which is awesome. One of the bags I might have to replace, just because I did notice there was a hole. I was able to kind of like pinch it up with some tape because I didn't want to deal with it right now. If it does like expand quite a ton, I'll probably replace it. But I got rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 boxes, and like that's just amazing. 7 boxes from this closet, and I definitely think the vacuum seal bags take up much less space, especially since I was able to use the tote that had some of the stuff that I vacuum sealed, and I put the shoes in that one. And then, so that's another one of these boxes. But yeah, like that's crazy. So there are 2 more boxes up there of the newborn and the 0 to 3 month clothing that I am keeping easily accessible as of right this moment, just because I felt like I needed to. But those are just at the top of the closet. This bin is pretty full of stuff to declutter, which is awesome. This is a bunch of garbage, which is great. What I'm gonna do with all these boxes, I might keep a couple of them. I probably won't keep all of them because that's just a freak ton of boxes. But I'll probably keep a couple of them to save for donation boxes. But honestly, we get a box. We get a box every month. Yeah, so I was able to empty all these boxes. It looks so much better in the closet. I mean, I did move a ton of the stuff out, and I'll show you where I put it, because I didn't want it to be piled up anymore. I wanted it to be more easily accessible for when the baby does come. I am keeping extremely happy thoughts about this baby coming on time instead of early. I don't want him to come early. If he comes early, we'll love him and be excited about him being here, but it was really hard with the first pregnancy, Dan coming early. So this one, I'm really trying my hardest to keep him in there, and yeah, so I do feel better about, I'm so glad I did the vacuum seal bags. I think that was a great solution for these boxes, and I don't have the mental capacity to like go through the clothing again. So I'm like, I'm gonna go through it once the baby gets to those sizes. I'm gonna really go through them, and then I'm gonna try and make sure I don't keep too much once we grow out of those ages and things. Just keep the really nice things. It's just hard to like get rid of things sometimes. especially sentimental things like the things that your baby wore. It feels so much better in this closet, I will say. It feels less good in the guest room because that's where I ended up putting a lot of the stuff, but that's just because I want it in there so that I can like sift through it a little bit better. And yeah, so I wasn't as ruthless as I thought I was going to be, but I made a lot of progress. So I call that a win. I call this a win. I hope that you got some decluttering done. Comment down below if you were able to fill a box, or if you were able to fill like 10 bags or whatever you were able to do. If you were able to get rid of one thing, that's a win, and every little win is very helpful and counts. And there's my box of stuff to declutter, and then all the boxes that I'll figure out what to do with. And then here is the closet, looking 1,000 times better than it did. That's looking good on this side too. It just looks so much more organized and easier to access things, and I feel so much better about it. This closet has been kind of one of those spaces that you just don't want to deal with. So slowly but surely we're getting better. This room's a little crazy right now. Honestly, it's not too bad. I do think I need to sort through and see what stuff I want to keep for the baby. I don't know if I need this much stuff, truly. But we've got the bassinet right there, the car seat, extra car seat base, the pack and play, toys, and then just all of the stuff that I washed that goes with all of this gear over here. And I did that in one of my recent videos, so if you want to go watch my to-do list motivation video, you can go watch that. I was working on that. It looks decent for now. I do need to go over it again and like really fill in the holes, but it's definitely a room. And this room does get kind of messy, but it tends to get fixed when we have people coming over to sleep in the bed, which doesn't happen super often, but happens enough that it makes me get my butt into gear and make the bed clean and ready to go. So as of right now, this is where we're at with baby stuff. And yes, a lot of the stuff did just shift from the other closet into here, but it's stuff that I wanted to shift into here. Also, this is another closet that I will be tackling soon as well. So, and it's got quite a bit of stuff in it, stuff that I haven't touched in a long time, and things that I need to deal with. My hair is a little crazy because I didn't actually really do it this morning. I just threw it in a side braid. It is what it is, but I'm really excited about this closet. So hopefully you got some inspiration, motivation to get some things done in your closets as well. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!